Are the Tiffany Air Force 1 lows worth the hype? It's the most expensive sneaker Nike has released this year. It's one of the few sneakers on the resale market that are consistently selling for well over $1,000. And a lot of sneaker pages and aficionados have these pretty high on their top 10 sneakers of the year list. And so they are certainly rated, but are they overrated? Now, I actually made a short video covering this topic, but I also took a whole bunch of B-roll footage with these bad boys that I wanted to get some use out of before I delete them from my hard drive. And so that's why I decided to make this video now. I do think the conversation around this shoe is a little bit more nuanced than I had time to allow for in the short video, and so that's why we are chatting about them here. I feel like this shoe, it's one of those shoes that you either love them or you hate them or you just don't care. Some people that I've spoken to about this shoe think these are one of the best shoes of the entire year. Other people think they are way overrated and there's nothing special about them whatsoever. And then other people can't even remember that they came out. The pair I have in my hands here is a pair that I actually won on an eBay auction last month. It's a size 10 US with OG all, and they are pretty used. And I got them for 520 pounds all in, which is about 120 pounds over the retail price. If you look at market prices on this sneaker, depending on the size and depending on the platform and depending on the day of the week and the time of the day, these are fetching anywhere from 900 pounds brand new in and around this size, which is on the lower end. I saw an auction end at that price last week. And the ceiling is somewhere around like 13 to 14 or 1500 bucks basically on this shoe. I actually got the shoe with the added silver Dubrays. I, for some silly reason, thought that these came included with the shoe when you bought them, but it turns out that's not the case. You have to buy these extra, and they're an extra like 200 or 300 bucks or something. And so I actually got these included with the shoes, which I feel like is a W. Let's quickly break down the shoe. It features this really high quality suede upper. You also have this really high quality feeling tumbled leather that runs down and around the eyelets and also across the heel tab. Really nice soft leather on the liner, leather insole with Tiffany branding. You also have the Tiffany branding on the tongue. And then you also have the really nice leather swoosh in the Tiffany blue color. You get some black rope laces and then some white laces, some Tiffany blue laces and some yellow laces as well. And the box and the packaging is really nice too. And then you get this little silver bar on the back. And when you have these in hand, they definitely feel very, very premium. Now, the reason these are so hype is pretty obvious. It's the coming together of Nike and a huge company like Tiffany & Co, who are legendary in their own space. It's also an authentic Tiffany collab, not like the Tiffany SB. That is actually a collaboration between Nike SB and Diamond Supply, wherein they borrowed heavily from the IP of Tiffany to make a very pretty dunk, it has to be said, but it's still not a legit Tiffany collab. You also have the exclusivity and the limited availability. These were limited to something like around 2,000 pairs or something like that. And so between the clouts of the brand association, the limited availability, the high-end construction, and the premium materials, and of course the wearability, it can't be understated just how easy these are to wear. I mean, for goodness sakes, it's a pair of black Air Force Ones. You put all those things together and you have a recipe for hype. But are they worth the hype? Well, it depends. If you're into designer stuff and you like high-end things, of course you're gonna love this sneaker. If you're someone that likes discretion and you like details and you like to move low-key, because this is a pretty low-key sneaker, it's the type of shoe that only people in the know will really recognize. I mean, it's not like these are out the gates neck breakers. And so if that's you, you're that type of person, these are definitely gonna be worth the hype. But if you don't care about Tiffany jewelry, if you see this shoe for what it is, which is basically just an all black Air Force One, and you feel like the retail price is unjustified, let alone the resale price, then of course you're gonna consider these massively overrated. My own opinion on them, after having had them in hand for a little while now and after having worn them a couple of times, is that yeah, they are a little bit overhyped. They are a bit overrated. It is at the end of the day an all black Air Force One with some Tiffany teal blue trimmings, but do I still like them? Yeah, I do like them quality is really nice. They feel like a much more premium Nike Air Force One. Tiffany touches, particularly with the silver on the back and the Dubray, elevate the shoe in a nice, discreet manner, completely becoming of the brands they've collaborated with, Tiffany & Co. And so whilst I think they are a little bit overhyped, I still think it is a really nice shoe. What do you guys think of the Tiffany Air Force One lows? Let me know down below, because I know a lot of you guys aren't going to agree. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for allowing me to use up this B-roll. Don't forget to like the video before you bounce, and I will see you on the next one. Take care for now, and peace!